welcome you back into Pioneer Postgame. Tusculum defeats Carson-Newman, the only meeting this year with the Eagles, 82-72. Not wearing the blazing orange jacket is JT Burton, but the black will do just fine, and the nice black and orange tie that you got on going there. The Pioneers do get this victory against Carson-Newman, and wow, eye-opener in the first half. You know, some of that, you want to bottle that up and go play Harrogate again and get that start, see if we can't do some of that, although I know they're totally different defensively. The Eagles haven't played, it's like their first game of the year. It's almost like that's kind of the way it was. And we almost blitzed them in that first half. But why did we execute at such a high level in the first half?
It always looks good. You execute when you're making shots.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you had we made 11 threes that first half. I mean, we shot 64% from the field, 85% from the three, and 90% from the free throw line that first half. And when you're executing like that and making shots, it all looks good.
Everything looked great. Everything was awesome. Everything was going in. And, you know, some of it was contested, but we shared the ball so well, and we really worked their zone so good, and really forced them to reach, to stab, to look at some things, and we kept them off balance a lot in that first half. And then when you got Justin Mitchell and Kobe Funderburk, how good are those two guys stepping up for James West, knowing that we weren't going to have James West today?
Yeah, I knew, you know, it's going to be by committee to make up the 15 points.
Yeah.
And those guys did a really good job of staying within the offense, especially Kobe Thunberg. I mean, the kid just sat here and he continues every day to work hard, stay with it. When his number's called, the kid is ready to go. I mean, he don't miss shots, but he could shoot it. That's what his MO is, and he continues to get better, and I'm very proud of him and Justin.
All right, so we go crazy, 52 first half points, and you knew, I think coming out of the locker room, you gave me that little eye contact, and I even said it, and I went, well, we may be in for a fight. And Carson-Newman's not going to go away, and
yes.
They did come back. What did they do differently? How did their zone really create the issues that we had in shooting the basketball in the second half?
Those kind of, you know, with these crazy times that we have, they haven't played. It was their first game back since Christmas, so they've probably been off like a month. And we did the same thing last week. We played with LMU, and I think that first half they took a little time to get going. But that second half, they got older guys, they got an older team, and they're more mature. Those guys just settled in. They started, you know, they extended their zone, and they started icing the ball screens until it took us a little while to make that adjustment. But we did. I mean, they made a run, I think, and Nadi hit a three-point shot in the corner, kind of, you know, spread it back open again. But they did a really good job the second half in extending that zone. We had trouble with it.
Another thing I noticed, the number-wise, we normally offensive rebounds, you see that in our favor. And, boy, they really did. They really hurt us a lot. Yeah, they missed some shots, but, boy, they went after it and got a lot of second-chance opportunities.
22 offensive rebounds is unacceptable. It's the most I've ever given up since I've been coaching as a head coach doing this zone.
Yeah.
But the flip side of it is when we have to, our big guys got in foul trouble, and when we do that, we have to go small. And when we have to go small, it's just hard. I mean, they're a very physical team.
Yeah.
I mean, they do a really good job of crashing offensive boards, and we do a bad job of boxing out. So with that being said, I mean, 22 offensive rebounds is something we got to get better at. But we was fortunate enough to only give up 10 points off those 22 offensive rebounds.
And you got Trenton Gibson. Boy, that's a nice little comfort zone to have. It just seems like the game kind of get a little out of hand. They were making that run. They had cut it down to 10, and he goes down, or at 9, and he comes down in here and gets a nice little jumper, gets into his comfort zone and gets a shot, because we really struggled against their bigs today. They really did a good job protecting the paint.
Very, very physical, but Trent does it. He's gotten so much better at, you know, again, it goes back to my assistants with these guys, because they get like a guy like Trent watching film, and his pace is so much better. Mm-hmm. And that came with time, and he did a really good job of, you know, he knew he was going to have to carry the load as far as the minutes he was tonight, and he did a really good job of playing. He played 39 minutes.
Yeah.
So he did a really good job of, you know, like you said, getting in the lane, that little teardrop, a little turnaround jump shot he has, and he made it.
Without some of the personnel today, we were able to throw out guys like Kinkella, Olden. You know, you got a real good chance to see how some of these guys react to a big-time rival. What did you think about your overall team aspect today?
I can't stress enough how happy I am, because we faced some adversity. We came out ready to go. Faced some adversity the second half. And then you had Jan, those guys that ain't played all year. He came in, gave us some good minutes. Makai Odin came in, gave us some great minutes. So these kids keep every single day, though. They bring it every day in practice, and they keep the focus, and that's why they was able to come out. Because, you know, like I told my staff, I said, that's what we coach them for. We'll see. I mean, that's what you get prepared for, and these kids did an unbelievable job of staying focused, and that's again a testament to my assistants.
Which you're not shocked, because we know, you know what these kids can do every single day, and they come out and actually, when they make you look good, that's when you get real proud, about that. All right, so Catawba's next, and they always very gifted athletic team, a team that can shoot. That's who we go to on Saturday, and another really, every game's a big challenge, but a bigger challenge on the road in Salisbury.
I haven't won since I've been the head coach here. We haven't won there.
Yeah.
We haven't beat them at all. So it's been a close game. So, we got to go up there, take it one game at a time. Let's hope we can get there, number one.
True.
And if we do get there, we got to be able to take it one game at a time, continue to take what the defense gives us. And the biggest thing is play within ourselves and then with our offense. If we can continue to do that, we'll be okay.
Good win.
Thank you, my man.
His fourth win against Carson-Newman, 4-1 now all-time as the head coach here at Tusculum. Back with some final thoughts. The Pioneers 82, the Eagles 72. Pioneer basketball, and our postgame continues on the Pioneer Sports Network.